Hello everybody, it's BSSM, and in this video, I'll be ranking my top 5 videos of 2025. Now, how I'll rank these videos is based off their view count, but YouTube Shorts won't count though, because that's like the most easiest spot to get views. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's get started. So number 5th place goes to For All You T-Rex Glazers. That's the title of it, I originally made this video. I didn't have a phone stand, so I actually had to use this one right here. That wasn't really all that useful, but I'll still hold the phone in place. And overall, stop motion is pretty fun to make. I just kind of wanted to get that out of my system, make a stop motion where T-Rex wins. Now, we're moving on to the next ranking. Now, for number 4th place, it is T-Rex versus Spinosaurus, or it could be flipped around. Don't really remember. Alright, so when I first made this stop motion, I was intentionally making it for the views. Because at that time, my YouTube channel wasn't all that popular. I kind of wanted like a boost in views. And usually those kind of videos rank up a lot of views. And I was kind of right. I did rank up a good chunk of views. Well, probably it's not as much as I thought it was be. But still, it was pretty popular. Anyways, moving on to the next ranking. Now, ranking in number 3rd is T-Rex versus T-Rex. Now, first of all, I just want to say I'm really proud of this stop motion right here. I just really liked how it turned out, how smooth the animation was in this. Now, continuing on. When I first made this stop motion, I wanted to make like a dinosaur. I wanted to make to like a T-Rex was fighting something big, like its side. But I already done a stop motion with the Spinosaurus and Triceratops. So I just thought I might as well make a T-Rex fight a T-Rex. And I really liked how the result came out. But I also realize right now that I probably could have used my Stegosaurus or what's it called? I kind of forgot the name. What was it? Okay, I couldn't use my Stegosaurus or Stegosaurus. But hey, that could be a video coming to the future. Ranking in 2nd place is Camouflage Carno versus Velociraptors. Now, the reason why I made this video is because I realized I haven't really used my Camouflage Carno in stop motion yet. And I did have another YouTube channel where I did make a stop motion with it. But in this one, you guys barely even saw it. So here's a little close-up if you want it. So I custom painted it myself right here. I kind of need to redo the paint though. It's getting a little scrappy. One of the parts I really like is the eyes. Those are nice. Can't really see it well on the screen though. Yeah. Anyways, and I also wanted to try out like putting more than 2 dinosaurs in a stop motion. So I decided to try 2 more. And overall, it was a good experience making stop motion with, it was pretty fun to make. Some parts were challenging though, like preventing the raptor stance from flipping over. But overall, I liked how it turned out. Alright, now moving on to honorable mentions. Now, my honorable mention goes to Stegosaurus stop motion test, which was my most viewed YouTube short. Now, I got really nothing crazy behind this stop motion. I just sort of made it as a test. I wanted to see like how I could animate this figure. So with that on, let's move on to 1st place.
You can't win this.
That's what you think. Bring it on!
Now, in 1st place, which is probably the one that most surprised me the most, Bert versus the Viking Part 2. Now, the backstory behind this stop motion was that I had originally made the first Bert versus the Viking. And, that was just Bert fighting... Oh, his eyebrow fell off. Wait. There it is. Yeah. At first one was really just Bert fighting the Viking by himself. But, out of a sheer coincidence, my mom actually found the Ernie figure at like a shop that resells items from, I think, Target or something. And she got that for me because the resale price is relatively cheap over there. And that's how I got the Ernie figure. yeah, articulation's a little bit limited on that thing, but not too bad. And for the Viking, I just used some random Fortnite figure I had. But the reason why it surprised me the most was because, this was like my first time doing a human stop motion. Well, not first time, but my first time basing a stop motion off like fighting, and I was surprised how well it done. And be expecting more Burt fights in the future. I'm currently having one in the makings. Anyways, that's all for today. No, not all for today. That is all for this YouTube video, and I hope you have a very happy New Year's.